Hello everyone. So let's understand what is variable. So in JavaScript, variables are something which is acting as a container. So when we talk about the container to store any data types in JavaScript, so that we call it as variable. So this variable could be of two types. One is dynamic variable and another is non-dynamic variable or static variable. So basically in JavaScript we are having a dynamic variable because anytime while in runtime itself the value of the variable could be changed. Let's say if I have declared a variable x and here I'm just storing an integer value, right? So this could be changed in the runtime, means in the later on this runtime itself I could store a string in this, or I could store an array of this. So anything can be done. So this is a dynamic variable. So in JavaScript we talk about is a dynamic variable. So now let's understand how or where we are going to run the code. So this is one online web page which is Replit. So we will be using here Replit to run the code. Basically we can use Visual Studio VS Code as well to rewrite the JavaScript, but this is one of the convenient way. If you don't want to download any plugin or any application, you can directly log in. After sign up, I have created an account and this is the dashboard which I got it. Here I can create a project with Node.js. So after creating the project with Node.js and clicking to the create project, just name it. So here I am naming with JS_1. So this is our first video on variable. So I just name it accordingly. I will be combining all this together and will share you as a repo as well. So let's say this is one, this is just giving a home tour. So just skip this part of this one. Yeah, so this is one console which we get at the final. So whatever the code I am going to write it here. Let's say if I am writing console.log and then I'm writing hello and welcome to code for placement. Log function will write the statement whatever is written in that particular. So here in the console I can able to get that. So now so yeah, this is all about Replit. So in the Replit, whenever we are going to write any code, we can able to run it. So now let's understand a variable. If I have to write define a variable, how can I define it? So I am just defining it with a var and a is equal to 5, and if I'm having var b is equal to 6, or I can also have this var c is equal to a plus b. Okay, suppose if I'm doing console.log on C, so I will be getting as a addition. So let's run this. So a variable I have got this 11, right? So 11 is nothing but I'm just going to add this two variables, and these are a and b is nothing but a variable, as it is acting as a container to store the value, to store the integer values. So this is all about in example we have x, y, z, and these are the variables which we have stored. So this is all about variables, and later on this video in this series we will be discussing about how many types of variable we can we can able to write in JavaScript. So basically in JavaScript we are having three types. One is const, another is let, and var. So these types we are going to discuss in the next video. Okay guys, till then do subscribe to Code for Placement, and let's meet in the next video. Thank you.